shit. What's up, Sarah? Camila? How you girls doing? It's been a minute. Kevin's going to come on here from Kickin Addiction. We're just going to shoot the shit. We're bored. What are you guys up to? I haven't seen you for a while, Camila. You either, Sarah. How's the baby, Sarah? What's up? Let me know when you're ready for me to send that link, Kevin. Can you guys hear me? I'm going to play with Milo while we do this because he's getting aggro. Side pocket. Oh my God. How you doing? It's been a minute. Missed you. You're funny. Yeah, Kevin's going to be like 5 minutes. He's down to like 0.5 Suboxone. He wanted to come on here and talk about that. We're just going to shoot the shit. We tried to get Joe Cattaneo up here. Do you guys know who Joe Cattaneo is? He's got a channel. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm good. Just staying up late. I'm doing good. Oh, honey. That takes a long time to heal, doesn't it? That's a big deal. Ryan! You brought your shit to shoot? Ryan, do you want to come up here too? You, me, and Kevin? Okay, cool. All right, Kevin, I'm going to get you up here now. Hang on. I'll tell you when I send it, okay? Okay, hang on, you guys. I'm really slow at this. Oh, Donna. You know that song? Oh, Donna. I have that song caught in my head. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Oops. Hang on. God dang it. Hang on. I have to start over. This is bullshit. Hang on. Let me start over. Okay, I hope your kids aren't there because I'm cursing like a wild sailor. S H. Done. I have a frog in my throat. I don't have the COVID, guys. I got a frog in my throat. Oh, wait. The macaroni. Got to call it the macaroni nowadays. Excuse me. Oh, his little one is here. Sorry about the cursing. Camilla. Yes, it does, but it hurt like hell the first night. I was in the hospital, went home the next morning. I was out, but it put me in on a Dilaudid pump. How are you doing with that now? The pain was so bad that pain meds through IV regularly wasn't doing it. Pain meds are different when you really need them, right? I know it's been that way for me. Like when I had dental pain, when I got my implant, I didn't get anything, which was crazy because I was in a lot of pain, but it's different when you need the pain meds. Aww. That's hilarious. Ryan says, my daughter just asked who the pretty girl is with the potty mouth. What do I say? Tell her it's Rock and Roberta. All right, you guys. So Kevin should be coming up. Oh, William, what's up? How you doing, bud? Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. Are you still on pain meds, Camilla? How you doing with that? It's a big deal, Camilla. It's a big deal. What are you up to, William? Okay, let's see if he's able to do this. I just sent him a link, so it's way better now, but scarring still hurts and I have my ovaries, but oh, great, you still have your ovaries, but having problems with my ovaries with the cyst showing up. Oh, that's so painful too. I had a cyst on my ovary once, actually twice, and it hurt like hell. And that's a lot different from, yes, Kevin, I did. Go to, just, you know, I'll send another one. All right, hang on, guys. I'm trying to get Kevin in here. I'll send another one. I'm sorry I'm so slow when it comes to this stuff. Okay, that's it. And yes, it's different, and I'm still on the pain meds. Hang in there, Camilla. It's a big deal. Okay, I will, Kevin. I'll try this other one. Sarah says, I'm worried about pain meds after I have my daughter. It will be a C-section. I don't know if my doctor will let my subs or what. Well, you can actually take pain meds while you're on subs for a little while. Like if they give you hydrocodone or whatever, you can take it while you're on the subs. You just can't take the subs again, right? So maybe you might need it for a week or so, and then you go back to Suboxone after that. That's Dr. B knows all about that stuff. All right, Kevin, no, I gotta do this again. I'm sorry. We had to try a different email because the other one's not working. I type like a Gen Xer, don't I? Okay, cool. Kevin, I sent it to you. Liam. I sent it to you, babe. Kevin's coming up here from Kickin Addiction. Sarah, don't worry. It'll just be a little while, and you can work with your doctor on that one. Plenty of doctors are willing to give help with pain management while you're on Suboxone. That's a huge, like, scary thing for us, But like with my dental stuff, I've been prescribed things, and then while I'm on Suboxone, you take it, and then you don't take the Suboxone again until those are gone, and then you go through withdrawal, like you don't take anything for 16 hours, and then you start your Suboxone again. That's how that works. Dr. B talks a lot about that. I don't know if you guys know who Dr. B is, but I have a video, Dr. B, Suboxone and pain management. So if you guys want to go to that video, you can find it in there. Camilla says, it sucks because when I want to sleep, the pain meds give me energy, and when you want to sleep, you can't. Yes, that was my problem too, Camilla. Tell me more. I know you're going through a lot with that, your hormones and everything. It's just fucked. Kevin, is it working? You're going through so much, Camilla. And don't worry, Sarah, you're going to be okay, girlfriend. It's all going to be okay. I know it's hard times right now on top of your physical things, hard times in our society on top of what you're going through physically. I'm trying to hang in there. I had the depression after I went through the hysterectomy, but I'm glad I went through it, because if I probably would have had died from the hemorrhaging. Yeah, and that the depression is all because your hormones are so messed up too. So when you're aware of that, it's not as crazy, right? Okay. All right. Kevin, I'm calling you. I'm putting Kevin on speaker, guys. I'm going to tell him how to do this. Hey, you're on speaker.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you're on speaker, but check this out. Are you on your phone? Are you trying to do it on your phone?
I'm on the computer.
Okay, let me try again. Okay, so, all right. I'm just going to keep you on. I'm going to go to your text. Okay, copy the clipboard. Okay. We're going to do this again, and it's going to work.
Give me that second address I sent you.
EW, okay. EUTOSALES.
Should just be able to copy and paste it, I would think.
I'm doing it manually. Like I'm doing it with my phone and my computer. He just hung up on me. We're gonna get him in here, you guys. And the worst part, my mom is getting ready for her lower lumbar spine. Oh, I'm so sad she has to do that. That's a brutal surgery too. So you're gonna have to take care of her now while you're still healing, huh? How many kids do you have, Camilla? Says, I used to use an 8. I could. Oh, you could use an 8-ball right about now. Me too. I had coffee instead. I drink coffee instead. All right, cool. We're trying to get him in here. Let's do this. Let's do this. So you're gonna have to take care of her now, right, Camilla? God, what a big deal. It's 7 surgeries. Yes, I'm having 4 kids. Oh my God. 4 kids healing from your surgery and taking care of your mom. That's a lot, sister. Hang in there. 3 boys and 2 girls, 2 step boys and a girl. 3 boys, 1 girl, and 2 step boys. What? That's a lot, girlfriend. You're a busy lady. Mom helping you a lot? Okay, I'm going to try to invite him again. I don't know why he's not getting these. Sometimes I think my email is a little delayed. That could be it, Kevin. Okay, I'm going to send it one more time. I'm sending it to the right address. Okay. Boom. You should have got one right by now. It's always like this for me. Whenever I try to do something technical, that's just what happens to me. That's why I'm not a YouTuber. I come on here, I shoot the shit, I say hello, but I tried to get all fancy and technical back when I was making actual videos. But I couldn't get into it. I tried the YouTube bag. But I miss you guys, so I like to come on and say hi every once in a while. Oh, her boyfriend's helping you out too. That's cool. Where's the guy that sent us here? I'm trying to get him on here, but we're having technical difficulties. What's up, Mexicana? His name is Kevin, by the way, from Kickin Addiction. You're in Houston. How's Houston? Is it getting hot by now? Should be getting real hot by now, huh? Does it get humid in Houston? Oh, happy birthday, Camilla. You are a Gemini. Your youngest boy turned 8 on June 2nd. Geminis. What? You still not getting the email, Kevin? Look, Camilla, he's right here. Aw, Liam. Tell me more, Liam. I love you. Okay, so let's try this a different way. Not humid. It's just dry over there. Oh, but it's a dry heat. I hate when people say that. I'm in Arizona right now. Everybody's like, oh, it's a dry heat. I'm like, yeah, you could fry an egg on the damn car. All right, Kevin, we got to figure out how to do this. We might just put you You know what? What's that old email you used to? Hang on, you had another email that used to work. The badass one. What's the badass one? Maybe check in the junk emails. Oh. Yes, Sarah says maybe check in the junk emails. I have important stuff. Go to that folder. Go to the spam. Good call, Sarah. Gretchen! Oh, Gretchen. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that face. What you doing, sweetie? I was hoping you'd pop in and say hello. Okay, we're trying to get Kevin in here. We're having technical difficulties, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to improvise because that's what I do. Oh, I miss you too. I miss you too, Liam. You're a sweetheart. Okay, so you want to just FaceTime? Am I breaking up? Okay, I'm breaking up a lot. Fuck, that sucks, man. You know what? I have shitty internet here. So that's probably I'm calling this bad boy on FaceTime. That's what we're gonna do. This is how we do it. This is how Gen Xers do it that don't know how to use computers.
What's up?
What's up? You're gonna make me hold this phone the whole time?
No, I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta mute you on my computer.
All right, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
Am I still breaking up, Camilla? Am I back to you, badass?
No, you sounds good.
We're gonna figure it out. Okay. Remember that other email you used to give me through Hangouts? The badass one?
Oh, that was the one I made just for the Hangouts.
Do you ever go to that one? No.
No, I don't remember what it was. I think I just made it up for the Hangouts. Or it was the one that you set up for your phone.
Look at those muscles, you guys. Our girls and guys. Look at that.
Muscles.
Look at that boy. Sorry. I can't help it.
I can't find the trash folder.
Camilla says I'm breaking up. No, go to the sent folder. He's a Gen Xer too. Barely. Why would
I go to the sent folder?
No, spam. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't find spam on here.
I don't know what to do, Camilla, because my internet's on. I have crappy internet. Did you go to your spam?
I can't find the spam folder on here.
Okay. We're technically challenged over here. Sorry.
We're rookies.
It's a story of my life, man. I can't help it.
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. Everything has been going that way from this week.
Is Mercury in retrograde right now? Who here knows if it's Mercury in retrograde? And it's freezing. Okay, she thinks that might be her internet. Okay, you know what? Maybe try it on your phone.
Hold on. I just found the spam.
Okay. Hopefully it's in there. Yeah, I hope it's yours. Well, I don't hope it's anybody's.
Nope. No, I'm spam.
Damn it.
I swear my shit has been way delayed lately. I don't know what the hell. I think it's good. I literally have 17,000 unread emails.
Ooh, look at Mexicana Houston. Cute. Everything has been going that way all 2020. All right. So, Rachel.
It'll come through.
I'm gonna try to send you an email on my phone and just see what happens. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to do it from my other email.
Yeah, do that. Or
okay.
Device. Use your phone and send it to that second email address.
See, it won't do it. It won't do it through the phone though. That's the only thing because I have to. How do I copy and paste this thing from the phone? So I'm gonna try it from my other email address. Okay, give me your just give me the first couple letters real quick from the email. It's K, right?
Yeah, KW.
Okay. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try this email, a different email from me, and just see.
Man, we're looking like some rookies here tonight, huh?
Yeah, fucking Gen Xers, man. Rachel, I was wondering what happened to your profile pic, Rachel. Okay, there it is. I see. I couldn't see your profile pic for a minute, Rachel. That was weird. Sarah says, I think of all 2020 has so far been in retrograde. Yeah, it's been a crazy fucking year, has it not?
Oh my God. Too wild for me.
So he's here. He's just not here.
Can they hear me on the YouTube?
They can hear you, but it sucks like this.
It'll come through soon, I have a feeling. Did you get it sent on your other one?
I sent it from my other email address, yeah. That's weird that nothing's sending. Let me just try to send you a regular email and not the link.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, just to see if it works. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. QS. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I don't have it in there.
Make sure you're doing it at Gmail.
Oh my God, I'm such a retard. Are you allowed to say retard anymore?
No, we can't. I can't see you. You're just paused. I can just hear you.
I know. It's because I'm trying to look at your email address. Okay. We're going to try to get him up here, Rachel, if we can figure it out. Because we're retards.
We'll get it figured out.
Okay. He's doing really good, actually.
Oh,
okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try, we're doing this, guys. I'm going to try to do it different. Okay. Okay. This is going to be different. I'm going to do it different. Okay. Sent.
You gotta bypass the computer.
I've got to manually do it because that's how I do it. I get her done, but I get her done manually. Okay. I just sent this. Okay, I just sent it from the same email.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to hit that link. Yeah, guys, he's going to talk about his taper. He's like way down, way down. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, man. You got it. He got it. Okay.
So I just click that link.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's try to pull up right now. Oh yeah. There I am.
Okay, I'm not seeing you in my thing though.
I'll be there in a sec.
Okay.
My name.
It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah. Yay!
Oh. There she is.
Oh my God, we did it.
Oh, hold on. I can't hear you.
Okay, hang on.
There we go.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Rachel says, I think the millennials get mad if we say retard, Ella. I'm being mean tonight. I'm going to be myself in this stream.
Check this shit out.
I got to get them with me. Yummy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, what's your favorite? What's
I
that?
gotta slack off tonight. I've been eating way too healthy all week long, like perfect diet.
Fetish fish?
Yep. Swedish fish.
Oh, Swedish fish. Fetish fish?
Fetish fish. Let me get my shit all set up.
What's a Swedish fish?
You never had that?
No. You're cute, Sarah.
You've never had one of these.
Oh, are those like Jolly Ranchers kind of? I mean, not they're like gummy bears?
Yeah, but there's like sweet cherry.
Mmm.
They're good.
I'm more of a chocolate. I like Twix.
Twix?
You have some candy bars. I do. eat Twix and I eat what's the other one? Almond Joy.
Yep.
Yeah, those are my two favorite. Whenever I get candy bars, that's what I get. We're so much alike.
Got some milk.
Fetish fish.
I feel like a lot of people that are on Suboxone have a lot of like for some weird reason. Don't you think?
Well, I noticed that's the way, like okay, with drugs in general, like people who like uppers are usually kind of, you know, similar types of people, and then people downers are similar types of people. I definitely noticed that.
Yeah, I agree.
Liam says, I'm definitely not a retard. Thank you, sweetheart.
I can't see the, I don't know if I can see the comments. Oh, there we go.
You can actually, oh, you can see them? You can actually watch them from your phone too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you can sit there and hold your phone and watch the comments that way too if you want. Because that's what sometimes I do that.
So I talked to Joe. He said he can probably do Sunday. Is that too soon, do you think?
That would
Or
be
go for
cool.
next week?
No, that would be cool. Yeah.
He was kind of bummed. He was really bummed that he missed tonight.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get busy here pretty soon with my plate.
I told him that.
I'll be too tired. Because I like to look semi-cute when I come up and that would be happening. So what's up? Everybody wants to know how you're doing.
What's up, everybody? Who's in here? I seen somebody earlier asking where Mexicana was it?
Mexicana. Look at her profile pic. Cute, right?
I can't really see. What is it? Is it some cleavage or something? It's kind of hard to see on my computer.
Sarah, you came off Suboxone, right? So Suboxone, I crave sweets 24/7. That happened to me too, really bad. You guys saw me. I gained like 30 pounds when I came off Suboxone. Remember?
Yeah, I feel like
I'm still up.
I feel like a lot of people
Did you
gain weight. Yeah, but not 30 pounds. I wish.
Well, that's because you worked out.
My body always wants to be skinny, so I'm always fighting that.
Rachel says we're really cute. Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay, so you guys, Badass and I have been friends for a long time. How long have we known each other now?
I would say at least 3 years, right?
Yeah.
I always remember your first videos, and you were like, "I'm gonna take like a year, sort of taper off," and I was always like, "What is this kid talking about?" That was when I thought I knew my shit, and then I started to try to do a rapid taper, and that was a freaking monster, Phil. And then I was like, "Oh, all right, she's onto something with this long taper and stuff."
Yeah, you know what? And everybody's different though. Like some people, you know, can like jump off, and some people can't. I feel like Mexicana says, does Suboxone make you lose or gain? Some people are different. Like I gained weight when I came off of it, and I've known people who've lost massive. Like, well, Shane lost a bunch of weight when he came off methadone. Some people lose it, and some people gain it. You gained a little bit.
Yeah, I gained probably about 10 pounds. But number two, I was still kind of dinking around with kratom, so I don't know, like.
Kratom slows your digestion down, man.
Oh, kratom just felt like Suboxone to me, honestly. Like it was pretty damn similar. So that's why I'm like, I just want to do it with nothing this time. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to say like how I was really feeling because I was still kind of in the picture. You know what I mean?
Well, you're unique because you get high from Suboxone. Like a lot of people don't, but you're one of those people like Joe who gets high off Suboxone. Like he's not trying.
I don't think I get like high. I just get like. I mean, I have gotten high. Don't get me wrong. Are you talking about like pain pill high?
You get like a little bit of a euphoria, like an energy rush from it.
No, that's the thing is I just get tired. I always hear people talking about getting energy from Suboxone, and I don't get that at all. That's weird how different everyone's bodies is. But as far as like getting high, like pain pill high, I don't get that. I definitely don't get that. If anything, it's like just a really relaxed, almost kind of feels like a Xanax or something in a way, in a weird way. I mean, not really, but kind of like calms me down. It makes me tired and sleepy. Even on lower doses, it's noticeable when it kicks in. But I don't get feeling good high. I definitely don't
But
get
you
that.
have a special relationship with Suboxone. Like it's almost like an obsession with it. Like for me, I can take my dose in the morning and I forget about it. Sometimes I forget my dose. And like with you, you're always thinking about it, right?
All day long.
It's an obsession. Chasing like when you first got on Suboxone, are you chasing the way you felt when you first got on it? Like what is that?
Yeah, I think once your brain notices that, hey, this can, almost get me as good feeling as pain pills did, like it did the first few times I took it, I was high and it lasted way longer than pain pills. I mean, I was high for like 24 hours straight. I was amazed at how I was feeling. And so I was like, dude, I just saved a ton of money by doing this, and it lasted longer. So it was a win-win for me. It saved a bunch of money, and it was obviously I knew it was less harmful to me than taking, 15 pills a day. You could take one.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I looked at it, and then I was saving over $100 a day by taking Suboxone.
So you went into it with a kind of a weird mindset.
Yeah, I did.
And that
not the best way to get into it. I was not informed at all about what it was made for, what it did. All I knew was that it would stop my withdrawals, and I went to town with it.
Yeah. Province euphoria and energy for sure. Yeah, it happens to some people. With me, I don't like when I wake up in the morning. I'm kind of like I feel I don't take my dose after a couple hours. I'm like I kind of feel kind of like groggy or tired, and I'm like, oh, I didn't take my Suboxone, and I'll take the Suboxone, and then I'll feel normal again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where I'm at, but I've never gotten high. Although, okay, when I got on it for the second time, because you and I have been on it twice.
Wait, your phone was cutting out.
Right? I said you and I have both gotten off of Suboxone, but not successfully. Yeah, and I remember the second time I got on Suboxone, I got high from it because I wasn't addicted to pills when I got on it the second time. I was just relapsing, and I didn't want to go back down that alley,
Yeah.
But
what's the highest dose you were like ever stable on?
The highest 16 milligrams. And then I went down. I did 16 milligrams probably. I wasn't on 16 when I started my channel. I think I was on, maybe I was. And then I like for a little while, and then I went down right away to 8. I went from 16 to 8 milligrams.
Just straight up?
Yeah. And I didn't notice any difference.
Yeah. I used to talk about how people could do that too. I mean, it's definitely possible.
What's up, First Step? Welcome. Rachel says, yeah, that's only negative. It's pissing me off trying to lose. Also, I stopped smoking and gained like 30 pounds. Yeah.
How do you gain weight when you stop smoking? Just because you need to replace something or what?
It's like just filling the void, man. Smoking's filling the void. The Suboxone's filling the void. The drugs are filling the void. The food's filling the void.
Yeah.
Congratulations on quitting smoking, though. That's huge.
What do you think's worse, Roberta, out of drinking, smoking, or addicted to pain pills?
Drinking, smoking, or
and in what order?
Well, drinking, smoking, or addicted to pain pills. Well, I've done all. I wasn't as bad of an alcoholic as I was a pill addict. It's what's harder to get off. Smoking, nicotine's the hardest challenge to get off of. It's
that's harder than Suboxone too. And
Hunter for the Truth, you guys. He's here and he has a channel if you guys want to go check him out. First Step Fitness and Recovery. Do you guys have a channel, First Step? See what Kevin says here. You're not working great. Am I cutting out a lot?
It's iffy. Sometimes you are.
Yeah, I was happy on
management. If you cut out, I'll stop you and have you go back.
Okay. I was happy on pain management. I only stopped because I got tired of paying $800 to $1,000 a month on pills because my script ran out a week. Now I wish I would have stayed on pills. I can get a proper. Now I wish I stayed on pills. I can't get proper life. So he was happy because I got tired of paying. Yeah, I used to spend about that. What about you?
How much? $1,000 a month? Oh,
yeah.
Way more than that.
Yeah, me too.
At my worst, it was like $3-4 grand a month.
Yeah, he had a script already, so.
Oh, so he was buying. Yeah. He had a script, and then he had to go after and get the rest, probably, right?
Yeah. Sarah says, "Weren't you on Subutex and it made you high?" Yes. When I was on Suboxone, I switched to Subutex, and it got me high.
I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It freaked me out.
Why did it do that? Because naloxone wasn't in it, or what?
Yeah, something about it.
I remember that too. That was when you were down to like what, 2 milligrams of subs?
Mm-hmm.
And then you switched over, right?
Yeah. I feel you on that. Insurance is, you're labeled as an addict. I feel that, Kevin. Are you labeled as an addict on your insurance?
You know what? I actually had some dental work done not long ago, and I don't even have insurance. That's the funny thing. But when they gave me a few Laura tabs, right? Because I don't remember what it was, a root canal or something like that. But I went to the pharmacist, Walmart, and they were like, "Nah, brah." So they knew I'm definitely stamped in the system.
Yeah,
but they ended up giving me like the lowest one or something like that. Like they gave me just a little tiny bit, which I'm glad, thinking back, like it wasn't much that they gave me, but it could have sparked something possibly, I guess.
That's all you need, you know?
I was in so much pain though. I was like, oh my God.
I know. Dental pain kicks my ass. You guys, first step fitness recovery. This is Nick from Hope. You know Nick, Kevin?
Your phone is cutting out for a second.
You know Nick from Hopeless to Hopeful?
Yes.
Yeah, his channel has changed.
Oh, I feel like I've done that lately. Okay. Why did he change his channel?
He's doing fitness on his channel, I'm guessing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, huh? April's here too. What's up? Let's see. Mexicana says, yeah, pills are expensive. Norco's without a script are $10 a pill. I never got a script. Yeah, me either. I always bought them on.
That's a lot of cash. How much, Mexicana? What's your dose like per day? What are you up to what were you up to taking pills?
She said she spent $3 to $4K a month. So there you go.
Oh, I remember at the time too. I was making so much fucking money. It was crazy. That's why I never switched to heroin, because I could afford as many pills as I wanted. You know,
yeah.
Fucking insane, freaking insane. Are we not supposed to swear on this one?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't swear that much, but
yeah. Mexicana, Roberta, are you clean now? I'm currently on 2 milligrams of Suboxone. Actually, I started taking 1.75 recently, but I don't plan on coming off. I'm really happy at this dose. I've come off of it before. I've been on Suboxone for a long time. It's my depression, anxiety medication, and I'm cool with it. So it's not, for me, I don't have a bad relationship with Suboxone. I'm cool with it.
Lucky.
I'm cool with it. Like, you know what? I'm sure that if I wasn't taking Suboxone right now with this political climate, this craziness going on, I'd probably be, I mean, I'm in a really good place in my life, and I work a recovery program. I'm in 12-step and stuff like that. So that helps a lot. But I think, I mean, I have such horrible anxiety. It's unmanageable, you know, and taking a low dose of Suboxone keeps my head straight. I have no guilt about that.
I have been having horrible anxieties last couple of days. Holy shit.
Since you went down. So what are you on now?
Yeah.
What milligram are you on?
Today's the last day I took 0.75. I had to go up to 0.75 today, but the last 2 days before this, 0.5. I think it's just such a big jump from that dose, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at 1 milligram a week or so ago, you know, so I went from there to 0.75, and hopefully today's my last day at 0.75. But I feel when you get to the lower doses, you really need to stagger the doses. You know what I mean? Because just jumping right to the next dose, it's pretty challenging, to be honest with you. So,
and you're on the strips now, right?
On the strips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have both.
They're easier to cut.
Yeah, the strips are easy to cut for sure. But a lot of people don't know that if you're on the tabs, you can ask your pharmacist to cut them, and they have specialized pill cutters that can really cut it good for you. So if any of you guys are out there on tapering on tablets, ask your pharmacist if they can cut it for you, because it's a lot easier than trying to eyeball that shit yourself with a razor like I've tried to do. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you've been on. You had a program like Kevin writes everything down. He's got a schedule. He like takes a microscope and like a razor blade and.
OCD. You're right.
April says that her old man pays $10 a piece for his Suboxone. Ugh.
Jeez, I paid before I got on my script. I had, oh my god, one of my best friends from childhood tried charging me $50 before I even knew what Suboxone was for one. And then even after I knew what it was, he was like $25-$30 each. That's a rip.
Wow.
I mean, like they're $30 if you go get them from the store. No, they're not. They're $7. That's if you have no coverage.
Yeah. Sky's here. Hi, Sky. So, and April just said that was with a script. Sarah says, do you still feel this effects of Suboxone at such a low dose, Kevin?
Yes, I definitely do. Just this morning, in the last 2 nights, I was really struggling through the night. Just really body aches and insomnia kicked in midway through my sleep. So as soon as that happens, like it is you're pretty much laying there in misery. And I kept trying to hold still and go back to sleep, but it just won't let you. Insomnia will start kicking in when you get down to these lower doses. Specifically for me, it's been when I get under 1 milligram. The insomnia and the restless leg stuff starts kicking in. So now that I know that I'm having the RLS stuff, now I'll make sure that I have my little RLS pills ready to go from here.
You have restless legs bad.
Yeah.
Like naturally, right?
Not without withdrawal, no. But it's not just my legs, it's my arms and shoulders. It's my whole body just feels like it's cramping. That's what it feels like. Just feels like everything's like,
yeah, I get that for a couple of days. I'm just like, it's not, I just can't stand to be in my skin. When I came off Suboxone, I mean, for 2 weeks, I just felt like I couldn't stand to be in my skin. And my doctor gave me benzos for nighttime, and that helped a lot. If I didn't have that, I probably would have failed, honestly. Like, I don't know. Liam says I'm very.
You cut out for like the last 5-10 seconds. You cut out.
Oh, I said my doctor gave me benzos when I came off Suboxone the first time, and I said if I wouldn't have been on those, I probably would have failed. Like I took them at night for sleep. I felt like I couldn't stand being in my own skin. You know, just that feeling of. I mean, nothing satisfies you. Like, I know this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but like.
Sex, you're gonna say, right?
That, or with yourself.
Yeah.
But,
I've got a good story about that when you're done.
Oh, yeah? Okay, let's read Liam's comment real quick. I am very proud of both of you. You are very strong and intelligent. You're interesting, Liam. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Okay, tell us your story. Tell us your story.
TMI, but fuck it. All right, so
go.
In the name of research.
This is.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, this is made for adults. This stream, I checked off the adult.
Okay.
It's not made for kids, though.
So, where was that? So in the name of research, I've noticed over the years that Suboxone can definitely change things as far as how long it takes me to go sexually.
Right.
And I'm talking about with either myself or with somebody else. I'm saying that right. You know what I mean?
It takes you a long time to
Yeah. So when I've been used to the first of the year, I was down to like what, 1/4 milligram, and things seemed normal at that dose. And then as I went up during the virus stuff, I was noticing it was getting harder and harder. And then once I got over 2.5 milligrams, anything over that, I couldn't even finish by myself.
That is so sad.
Can you believe that? I mean, no matter how hard, I would be sitting there trying so hard, sweating my ass off.
Yeah, yeah.
Numbs.
You know that. I mean, you know that's not a good thing. You know, when I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I think at this low dose, I'm not having any side effects.
Yeah.
You know, I sometimes if I take a nap, I'll take a nap for like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I don't take naps all the time, but when I do, I'll nap a little bit longer. That's probably my only side effect. Slight constipation, but you know, I don't feel like sexually aroused or anything unless I'm with somebody I'm super attracted to, and then I feel that way. But on the higher doses, it was like nothing. I had no.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It messes with your hormones.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Dr. B. Mexicana says, Kevin, a leave PM won't help you.
Oh, with my cramps?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that, to be honest with you, but I've tried a lot of things until I found that over the counter restless pill. That's the best thing that helps me. So I'm definitely gonna have to crack that out of the cabinet and start using that soon. I kind of wanted to save it for when I jump, so my body's not used to it. You know what I mean? But I won't be able to jump if I don't taper down lower. So I might have to start using it now. But my body will get used to this dose quick. Maybe I bet by mid next week I'll be feeling like 0.5 is strong. My body adjusts fast.
Which goal?
Which what?
What's your goal?
To get off?
Yeah.
Oh, as far as like a win?
Yeah.
You punk. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. You're trying to trap me.
You don't want to trick. You don't want to.
I don't want to jinx it.
Yourself. Right?
It's soon, though. Right. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Are you gonna come off and not tell anybody, and then tell everybody when you're off?
Yeah. I don't want to punk myself.
I don't think you. Okay, let's ask the chat. Do you guys want to see Kevin like go? I mean, do you guys want to witness his actual withdrawal process, or do you want to wait until he's done?
Yeah.
You know what they're gonna say.
They want to see it, but they're gonna see me fail if I do that. Probably, like they have twice already. I don't know why it's freaking hard.
No sex drive. It takes a long time to get off. That's like everybody. Well, Dr. B, I did an interview with Dr. B a while ago, Suboxone and pain management. It's a really great interview.
I really like this guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But he says that it messes with your testosterone. I think he said that. He said hormones for sure. Like it definitely messes with your hormones.
Yeah. Any guy that's on any type of opiate needs to have his testosterone levels checked because it can crush your stuff. And even with me being on testosterone injections once a week, still it overpowers that, you know. Even though my testosterone numbers are still in the normal to high range, it's still whatever Suboxone does, it can make sex very challenging.
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it. You know?
Well, for me, it's just like I don't really care about sex at this point right now. I'm just more focused on myself. But if somebody was in a relationship, you know, or had somebody they needed to do that with, then it could be different. But
it's nice to not have that pressure right now, though, huh? Because the last time you got off, you were in a relationship and you were really worried about that stuff.
Yeah, because you have to still maintain your life, and you don't want to be a bummer all the time. So you have to try to be as happy as you can, and that takes so much energy out of me to have to do that.
Can I just say something? You are the nicest guy.
No, I'm not.
You really are. Yeah, you are. You're a fucking sweetheart. I adore you.
Why you want to bless me out like that right now?
You really are. Like I've gotten to know you for the last 3 years, and I feel like we've seen each other. Like I feel like we hung out. I mean, like in a virtual relationship, but you're just a nice guy, Kevin. I really respect you. Mexicana says, does the Suboxone make you taste less? Like nothing has taste to it? I think so, because when I came off Suboxone, I gained weight, and food tasted good. You know. What about you?
I could notice a difference, especially during like withdrawal and like that first part. You know, as everything's getting, you know, you go through the pink cloud and stuff. That was when it was most noticeable for me. But I feel like everything kind of went to normal pretty quick.
Yeah.
Pink cloud didn't last very long.
Yeah, that pink flat cloud feels. You know what? I got to tell you guys something. I am on a constant pink cloud nowadays. Even though I'm still on a low dose of Suboxone, I am on a constant pink cloud. And I swear to God, it's going to sound cheesy. It's going to sound corny. But I think it has to do with like working a 12-step program and like having a relationship with God. You know, like I've really been working hard on my relationship with God. And I really attribute those things. I really just that connection, recovery connection, and like I'm not sober, right? Because I'm still on Suboxone, but I'm as clean as I'm gonna be, okay, for right now. And it's so worth it. It's just worth it.
I got a question about your relationship with God. Like, what has that changed recently, or have you been like that for a while, or since you moved, or what?
I feel like I've always like been connected spiritually, but not, I mean, I've always known that I'm okay. I'm protected. I'm taken care of in this world. Right. But when I got into recovery, AA is a spiritual program. It's not a religious program. It's a spiritual program. And I used to be like, I'd go to the meetings and I'd be like, look at these fucking idiots. Like, talking about God all the time and shit, you know, I hated it. But then, you know, when I realized like, you know what, I'm going to try this relationship with God. And I started doing a gratitude practice every day for the last 2 years. I've got 2 years off alcohol, June 22nd. I'm going to do this gratitude practice every single day. And I've been doing it. There's a couple days I've missed here and there, but this gratitude practice that I do every single morning, it's my meditation and prayer. It's enhanced my life big time, you know, and just talking to God, like when I'm scared or when I'm fearful, there's so much fear and crazy shit going on in this world right now. And like, I talk to God, like I just talk to God about it. I pray for the world, you know, and I don't know, it comforts me and it makes me feel really alive and really connected. Like I'm just really present nowadays. I try not to be distracted. Like I really try to focus on what's going on around me, you know, and not live in the past, not live in the present. That's my God. My God isn't like some being up in the sky. My God is like being present and connecting with another human being and you know, with my mother, watching her work in her garden, helping my mom work on her little ranch, you know, and like getting in the dirt and playing with my cat. Like just I'm just enjoying the little things in life.
Yeah, you seem a lot happier to me.
And I don't know.
Since you've moved out there, you definitely seem a lot happier to me, you know, from what I can tell.
Maybe the sunshine helped.
Yeah. And getting out of that crammed ass city probably doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, you know what? The city is in shambles right now, man. Seattle is going fucking nuts right now. Sky says, I'm waiting for the pink cloud. I'm on day. Okay, can everybody give Sky Lover a hell yeah? She's on day 27 right now. Hell yeah.
I'm jealous, truly jealous. I'm always jealous of people that got all this time off subs and like, I wish I was there. Damn it.
April has, okay, I remember when April came off Suboxone, I tried to be her cheerleader for a while, and it's been 2 years now. Congratulations, April. That's amazing.
Wow. I can't wait to be able to say that. I can't even imagine, really. Like,
it's going to happen. You know what? When you came off, you were so proud of yourself.
I was. Oh, my God. Yeah, sometimes.
And everybody was so proud of you.
Whenever I go back and watch that video, I'm like, oh, my God, who is that guy? I was just like,
right now, do you want to put it up on the screen right now? Let's do a reaction to it. Come on, have fun, please.
No way. No way.
Eric says if you're going to go through withdrawal, get Xanax for 4 days. Yeah, my doctor prescribed me something and it helped. Liam says you're both lucky to have each other as friends. I didn't know you were religious, Roberta. I'm not religious at all. I'm just spiritual. Like I'm connected. I feel connected to what's going on around me. When I changed, I really think the 12 steps really changed me, for the better.
Rachel asked when I'm getting off.
Do you want to tell him?
I would say I hope to be off. I'm not setting a commitment here. If everything goes well, I'll say somewhere between 1 and 2 months. Somewhere around there. That's my hope.
1 to 2 months. I think you can do it, dude.
I think so too.
It's going to be different. You know what? It's going to be easier this time because you know what's coming. And when you came off the first time, I remember very vividly when you came off the first time, you didn't have that hard of a time. It was like 3 weeks. Just feeling kind of.
Honestly, it wasn't that really. God.
Yeah.
The hard part was, I remember I was over the hill by day 3. I was like, it's getting better now. From here, I could feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I was at such a low dose, so my withdrawal was immediate. When you're at so low, it just kicks right in.
Mexicano wants to know where you're from.
I am from Seattle.
No, you're not from Seattle, you dork.
Yeah.
Oh, are you really? I didn't know that. That's why you like the Seahawks.
Yeah, girl.
Hang on, I don't know what happened to the chat. What happened to the chat?
I still see it. It jumped up.
What the hell? It jumped up?
It jumped up to Mexicano's comment that's on the screen. Oh, there it goes. Now it just went back to the bottom.
Okay, I don't see anybody's chat right here.
Really?
Okay, there we go. Now. Liam says he hopes you achieve your goal. Well, you guys should go over to Kevin's channel if you're not subscribed already. Mm-hmm. It's Kickin Addiction, Kickin, right?
Yep.
Addiction. I just put it in the chat, you guys. Kickin Addiction, that's his channel. And go subscribe so we can watch you during your process and know what we're going to be in for. I don't plan on staying on Suboxone forever, but I know that I'm okay with it right now,
Yeah, if you're doing good, I mean, you're safe where you're at. Just keep it rolling. Especially when you could just forget about it all day and just take it and be done with it. I wish I had that. I probably wouldn't even be coming off if I was like that. If I wasn't watching the clock all day long.
I think it's going to be easier for you because you're not living with somebody this time. You're not insecure about someone else's space.
That's huge for me. Yeah, that's way huge. And tossing and turning in bed all night, I don't have to worry about that. It's just like I can just suck ass on my own and turn my phone off if I need to, and just shut out the world and let my body do what it needs to do. If I can hack it.
Well, I'm going to be staying in close contact with you while you're going through that.
Yeah, let me know. Tell you I'm doing work.
So if I came to terms with Suboxone would be a long term for me, and that's okay. And that it is okay. There's some people that have negative shit to say about that, but I don't care. I'm okay with it. I'm safe. Yep. I wasn't safe when I was relapsing constantly. Maybe, and who knows, that will change. I'm not in an environment where I'm close to a drug dealer anymore when I moved from Seattle,
That has to be huge. weight off your shoulders to not have that
It is.
constantly popping up in your head.
Yes, Mexicano, when I came off, sex was better for sure. Absolutely. I could feel it more. It was more like I just felt more present.
Yeah, and the feeling, the sensations I got whenever I would lower my dose, I felt like it was the emotional is better connected along with like extra physical feelings that you're not used to feeling as well. So sex definitely gets better as you get lower and off.
I was down to 1 milligram before I left Seattle, remember?
Yeah.
I should do that again. But you know what? I felt a difference when I went down to 1 milligram. I wasn't okay. Like the anxiety started kicking in, and I just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, especially with all the stuff you got going on. You're moving soon.
I'll tell you something. The only reason in my life why I used drugs in the first place was to calm that turmoil in my stomach. Like I, you know, and like constant like turmoil in my stomach. I couldn't even stand to be in my own skin sometimes, you know, and that's the only reason why I'd go to the bar and drink. That's the only reason why I'd take pills, you know, and it's definitely something that needs to be worked on directly. And I'll do that one day. I will. I'll do it one day. But it's it's definitely an issue. And maybe some people, you and I were talking about like dosing, you know, some people like don't have, like I've had that issue my whole life. You know, it wasn't just because I did a lot of drugs and now I'm a mess. It's like I've always been messed up. Like the anxiety, no, it was cough I was talking to, low dopamine, something like that, or serotonin level, or you know what I mean? Or maybe I just never learned the tools. That's a big one. I didn't learn the tools how to deal with life. Like my parent, you know, my grandmother would scream at me to deal with shit, hit me, and you know, and it's like I learned all these crazy ways to cope, you know, and so I think people end up using drugs and they really don't know how to deal with life in a normal way. And then they come off drugs and they're like, oh shit, you know, and that's where the 12 step comes in, because you learn how to you learn how to have boundaries again. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to apologize. You learn how to, you know, hold yourself accountable, all these things. Like it's not just about, oh, I'm going to join the 12 step and quit drinking and be a God freak. It's like, no, it's like, I'm going to go there. I'm going to get this shit out of my system and really learn how to live. And so I hope I'm ready for that one day, you know, like sober.
You will be.
Yeah.
When the time is right.
April says, should I have to watch it every day? Being scraped in front of me sucks, but I walk off, but I can hear it. What? They must be talking about something else. Yeah, it's more intense, Mexicano. Rachel says, oh, Liam just subscribed. Rachel says, Liam's sweet. Liam's been with me for longer than you and I have been together, I think. My therapist has offered me being on the long-term due to PTSD. That's the thing, Rachel. A lot of people who use drugs have major PTSD. I know I do. And, you know, I know you do, Kevin.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, there was somebody I was speaking to recently, like a healthcare provider. They asked me a series of questions, and I had no idea why they were asking me. But after she told me, she's like, you have 75% of the questions you answered means you have PTSD. I was like, oh, okay. But have you been watching Dr. B's videos lately? He made a video not long ago talking about some type of childhood trauma, and like you're almost guaranteed to be an addict if something happened in your childhood. Or I can't remember exactly how he said it, but it was like, holy shit. I want to hear him talk more about that.
Yeah, and if you're not hooked on drugs, you're hooked on food.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the problem I have right now. It's like, you know, eat that cake. The cake's my thing, man. I don't know what it is with cake, but I get like caffeine, you know, with this. It's got to be buttercream sugar too, like buttercream frosting with the cake, and it's like then I eat and I feel that void, and then I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Just like drugs, you know, it's awful.
Yeah, diet's a hard one to control too.
Yeah, diet. How have you conquered that?
Just recently or over time?
No, you're in great shape. Like, tell us what the hell? What do you do every day to keep yourself in shape? How do you eat?
How do I eat?
Yeah.
Like, what does my diet consist of, or how did I get to?
What's your diet consist of?
So usually in the morning times, I'll do just plain oatmeal, the Quaker oats, with protein shake and water, or I can just mix the protein right in the oatmeal. Just eat like a chocolate shake oatmeal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've never done that. Huh?
That's a good way to do it. And then, like for lunch, I'll do turkey burger and rice. Mix them together like half and half. So it's half carbs, half protein. And then sometimes I'll do, for dinner, I'll do like turkey bacon and eggs. And just depending on if I need carbs for the day, I'll throw in just a couple slices of wheat bread. But just pretty basic stuff, really.
You're not getting any veggies.
Oh, I do. Sorry, I have spinach, the spinach leaves, and then carrots.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do like a couple bananas a week, maybe strawberries.
Yeah.
Have the vegetable supplementation. What do you think about that? Like the powder stuff?
What was it called?
It's like the all-in-one. It's like a powdered formula. It's for vegetables.
Oh, I just think it's best to get fresh vegetables.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? I mean, you can make lately, you guys, I have been juicing for the past 13 days. Every single day I've been juicing vegetables. I've been juicing kale, spinach, carrot, celery, cucumber, and I've been doing that every morning. And I notice when I do that, when I start my day off like that, I don't eat crap at the end throughout the day. And our body needs the nutrients for our skin, our hair, and our hormones. And
yeah, I definitely need to get into that. I just need to put the effort in and figure it all out.
Oh my God.
I know it would be really good for me.
This is a great, well, I sent you the Vitamix stuff. Those are expensive. You can find ones that aren't that expensive, but like the dishes work really great for smoothies. Like all you do is take a banana, some spinach, some blueberries, and some almond milk and blend it up. Drink that, super simple. Sky says pain is the gateway drug. Isn't that the truth?
Physical and emotional, for sure.
Mexicana says, I feel like a lot of people have an addiction, though, whether it's food or shopping, etc. Yeah, exactly. So if you guys haven't gone over to Kevin's channel, it's called Kickin Addiction. Kion. Kickin Addiction. Roberta, have you checked out OA meetings for food addiction? I have been in the program for 17 years. No, I haven't. I've thought about it, though.
Did you see what Sky said?
I should.
Some people are addicted to Facebook. That is so freaking true. And
yes, especially kids.
Yeah, social media in general. Oh my God.
Especially kids like millennials. Oh my God.
Yeah, those guys are toast.
Well, I'm bad. Like on
yes.
YouTube all fucking night, watching YouTube and watching I watch a lot of political stuff now, which I never watched before because I'm really trying to learn more about politics because there's so much crazy shit going on that I'm like, I need to learn this, and I watch a lot of self-help stuff, and I watch a lot of I used to watch addiction channels. I don't watch them anymore unless it's my friends pop up with a video or something. Yeah. Every once in a while I'll go in. I just got sick of addiction and recovery.
Yeah, I've definitely spent hours upon hours watching everything from addiction videos to self-help to politics. God, these politics lately have been driving me nuts. I had to get off that crap. It was stressing me out, man. Seeing everybody. What's that?
You want to tell anybody about your other channel or no?
My other channel?
Yeah.
If any of you guys are interested in my other channel, I have the channel that's, we're here at my dealership, my car dealership right now. I'm the owner of an independent auto dealership, and I also make videos about Corvettes and buying and selling cars and motorcycle stuff. If anybody's interested in bullet bike material, anything like that, go check out my other channel. It is Badass, just like it sounds, BADASS, just the number 1 and then G, Badass 1G.
Okay, I just put it in the chat, you guys. Yeah, this man owns a car dealership. How cool is that? And he only has cool cars.
Guess what I sold today?
What?
That yellow Corvette.
Woo! That yellow one?
Yeah, I just barely bought it. I sold it in less than 24 hours.
Show us a picture on your phone. That thing is sweet.
Let me show you this. Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
That's all me.
That the check? Oh, that's you?
That's the check for that car I sold today.
That's what you made on one car?
Oh, that's just the price that I got paid for the car. But I did make really good money. That's the price of the car that I sold with taxes and everything.
Why did you get into the car business?
Why did I?
Yeah. No,
Cars?
how?
Huh?
How?
I used to build race cars when I was younger, and I worked at an automotive shop, and I learned how to work on cars, and then I bought a couple cars and ended up selling them for more than I bought them for, and I was like, shit, I could probably make some good money off of this. So that's another thing that I do with that Badass 1G channel is I help show people how they can make money, a lot of money, buying cars, cleaning them, fixing them, and reselling them. I've made freaking tons of money doing that in the last 20 years. You know, I've made so much money selling cars. So if anybody out there needs to learn how to flip cars for some side income, go check out my other channel, because it is easy to make a lot of money if you're into cars and fixing them and selling them. Check it out. So
you have to fix them, or do you mechanic too?
For the longest time, when I was kind of learning everything and how to buy and sell, I was buying them and putting a bunch of mechanic work into them. But over the years, I've realized I can just buy a nice car. Negotiation is the key, is pretty much lowballing everybody. You know, I'm the kind of guy that's like, I try to find people that need money now. Like, they don't want to dilly-dally with people that got to go out and get loans and, you know, wait around and tire kick everybody. Like, I'll show up and buy the damn car in 10 minutes, you know, and they don't have to worry about it. So I try to make it easy for everybody and get the car out of their hair. They don't have to deal with a bunch of people goofing around. So that's kind of how I do it. You know, I just send out lowball offers all day, and then people get a hold of me when they're sick of trying to sell it the normal way.
Yeah. Lori and Triple S just joined the chat. Lori and Triple S. I don't know if you guys know Kevin, but he's at Kickin Addiction, and he's going to be coming off the Suboxone real soon. So there you go. And your car channel is Badass 1G.
Yep.
That's so cool how you got into that. Like, so my ex-boyfriend that lives here, not the one that sells cars that I told you about, but then the other one fixes up plastic cars.
Yeah.
And so he'll drive to Washington and go pick up a car and bring it back on a trailer and fix it up, you know, like badass cars. And so it's like people make good money doing that stuff. Yeah,
that's fun too. If you like the kind of cars, that's why I keep doing Corvettes, because I freaking love to drive Corvettes.
Mexicana says she used to do that. She used to buy them in an auction and sell them for more. That's smart.
Yep.
Triple S watches your channel. What are you doing, Triple S? Are you done with school yet? Triple S has been with me for a long time. All you people have been with me for a long time. Yeah, so I'm excited for you. What else should we talk about? Like, do you want to kind of talk about what's going on a little bit in our world today? Maybe not get too opinionated, but just a little bit about our thoughts on it. We don't want to create any wars in the chat or anything.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
How are you feeling? Like, I know, because Kevin and I had talked quite a bit, and I know you were dealing with a lot of anxiety around this for a while, and like good days and bad days, right?
Yeah. Are we talking about the virus stuff or
the virus? Now we've got, this, the Black Lives Matter. We've got the police issue. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot to handle right now, I know Seattle. I had no idea you were from Seattle. That's crazy. That explains why you like the Seahawks so much. When did you move to Utah?
That when I was 10 years old. I was up in Seattle till I was 10.
So your parents are from Seattle?
My mom, yeah.
You have family in Seattle?
Yeah, my grandpa, and then my brother has some family up there too.
Okay, so I go up there sometimes. Yeah. Well, Capitol Hill has been like blocked off and taken over. Like the 5th precinct in Capitol Hill has been barricaded. Well, Capitol Hill has been barricaded by these people, and they're actually guarding the perimeter. They're even making a garden. They're going to turn the park into a garden over there. And like, they're going to turn they say they're going to turn the community center into a, the police precinct into a community center. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that it's going to fizzle out soon. Like basically their toilets, their porta potties, the city has supplied them porta potties, the porta overflowing. And so nobody's cleaning up their shit. So the city went in there. They allowed the city to go in there and clean up their shit, but it's pretty crazy. I mean, I understand. I kind of feel like they should have just went and bought some property and put their little put their little, they want to basically say, no, they don't want government. They're like kind of like anarchists. They don't want any government, any police, but they took over Capitol Hill and they're not letting anybody in. And they're saying, this is it. You cannot come in here. And they're trying to create their own little community.
What? That's freaking nuts.
It's kind of terroristic on a small time level, really.
I haven't ever, for like the last 2 weeks, I just had to shut this shit off because it consumes me with negativity every day. You know what I mean? And I just feel like doomsday every day when I watch the news and see all these riots and shit. I'm like, if it's like something that I can't do like with my own 2 hands today, then I don't really like to spend too much. Because it consumes me. My mind just stays on it all day long. Like, our world is ending. The virus is going to get me. It's just like I have a hard time not staying stuck in that negativity. So sometimes I have to shut it off.
That's smart.
I haven't heard anything about what you're talking about.
Yeah, Triple S says last semester, 2 more weeks, all done. Finished university in my early 40s. It's been nuts. Then I'm jumping from 0.5 milligrams. Hell yeah! 2 more weeks.
Do it.
Oh yes.
How long have you been on 0.5 Triple S? That's great. That's right where I'm at.
And Triple S has been with me since the beginning.
Yeah, I remember.
How long have you been at 0.5 Triple S? Okay, good night, Liam. Thanks for coming, honey. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. If you want, I'll put like a clip up on here so you can see what's going on in Seattle right now.
No, don't do it.
It's pretty crazy.
You're gonna freak me out again. I'm gonna go off the deep end.
Okay, we won't do it then. But I don't think it'll last long. I mean, these people, it's a bunch of young people that are sick and tired of how shit's going, and I understand that, but they're basically saying they have all these rules. We want the mayor to resign. We want police to become defunded. We want no police. They're creating their own community in Capitol Hill, but they closed Capitol Hill down. They won't let anybody out. Okay, so they're creating their own little world over there, but they're allowing the city to come in and clean their porta potties. And so they looted like the police precinct down there. So that's completely shut down. They hacked the Seattle Police Department website, and they went in there, destroyed, like, these offices have evidence in there, years worth of evidence and different things like that for people's cases. And they're making there's like a list of like 15 demands that they're asking for. Like they want to stop gentrification. That's one of the requirements. That's not going to happen, especially in Seattle. It's all about gentrification, but it's just crazy shit. I mean, it's not as scary. At first it sounded really scary because the media is saying it's Antifa, but it's not. It's a bunch of 20-year-old kids that are down there smoking pot, fucking guarding the perimeter, Yeah. Atlanta's been nuts.
I was reading some of your comments just a minute ago. Let me read this one. Mexicana said, yes, I was watching Kevin's channel all yesterday. I love his personality. I spent all night watching him. So glad I found you guys. Roberta, you're such a sweetheart. That's awesome. I'm glad you found us too.
Isn't he sweet? 220 has been on the negative since January. Like dominoes, we are falling apart.
God, it all started with Kobe, right?
What's up, B-Dog? Yeah, with the Corona. That's what I call it.
Oh, Kobe. Remember when he crashed?
Yeah.
That was like the start of everything, I felt like.
Lori says, I'm afraid that nothing will change in November because then nothing will change. I just think, like, you guys, I hate the media, man. I'm not against the police, number one. I'm just not. But the fucking media, I'm against police officers that harm people like that. That was some bullshit, and I'm glad that fucker's in jail. But
did you watch the video of that Floyd guy?
Oh yeah, it was devastating. That's a horrible fucking thing, and that shit cannot happen. But I don't believe that all black police officers are like that. But I believe that blacks are singled out for sure, and Latinos.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy. I mean, how that one situation, everybody in the world like hates all cops now. That's what it feels like to me.
Right. And then you've got the New York Police Department. They've been like almost basically like they're not allowed to put their hands on people right now, and like people were just praising them. Like they were talking about, I watched their union. You guys were praising us for 911, and you were praising us for something else that just happened recently, and all of a sudden this. It's devastating. It's devastating for everybody, and there's a lot of good people that would not do that to a person. It was disgusting what happened to that man. And you know what? These people are being singled out. Latinos and because I am telling you that they've dealt with this kind of shit with the police, So it's happening. Triple S says it's been a long ass wean, 2 years of weaning from 3 milligrams. Obviously, I went really slow, but I'm all good, I think.
See, that is freaking. I feel like the most successful people do it that way. They space it out for a long time. You know what I mean? I think that's definitely the best way to do it. Slow, like Nicole, she's done really good. Like I haven't watched a lot of her videos, but whenever I check in, you can tell that she's doing it the right way. Just slow.
Yeah.
1 milligram now, right? Have you seen?
She's watched everybody else do it. That's why.
Yeah, she knows. She's got it figured out, I feel like. So she's
I haven't been to her channel in a long time, but last time
I want to say she's at 1 milligram, if I remember right.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's doing good too, from what I've seen.
Sure.
She'll post in my comments sometimes too.
Lori says they took a lot of things over, including the police, but there are more supporters that are being calm and walking with signs, not hurting. I know, and the media puts it out there, like, Lori, like the media puts it out there like it's insurgents or like it's Antifa, which it's not. It's a bunch of kids, pissed off kids.
Don't you think how crazy it was to see all you seen was Corona, Corona, Corona all day, every day on everything, on all TV shows, every channel, all the radios, news channels, social media, just Corona, Corona, Corona. Then instantly, one day later, when that happened, you don't even really hardly hear about the Corona. I don't, and I'm seeing way less people wearing masks in public.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, I don't know, like, I was so freaked out about the coronavirus for a good month. I was freaking out. And that's why my dose was like bang, 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 keep going up, keep going up. And then now it's like, I don't even really think about it anymore. It's weird. I don't know. I'm just not worried about it. I know one person I know a lot of freaking people. And only one person had it. He's my age. He had a pregnant wife at the time, living in the same house. She didn't even get it. He had like a flu for 2 weeks, and then he was fine.
Wow. So you know somebody that actually had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people that have had it.
Yeah.
Mexicana says, I went to I went to a protest here in Houston, but it was a peaceful protest with cops and us together. A lot of my friends that are protesting are saying the same stuff. I can't protest because I just can't be around. But I love that people are protesting. I don't love the riots.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Big time. Grebo, what's up, Grebo? They are, Rachel. They are going to defund the police. The New York Police Department, they're already doing that to their police department. The New York Police Department. You guys, Grebo has a channel too. Grebo, Lori says, not all police are bad, but not all people of color are bad too either. Gotta use sense and know your rights. Thank God for film cameras. So totally. You know, it's a whole other world with these cameras. And I'm glad these things are coming to light. I'm sad for how things are happening. I want people to be able to have dialogue with one another, you know, and figure out what's really going on here, you know?
Yeah. Hey, let's plug Joe's channel real quick. He needs some more subscribers.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So you guys, please go subscribe to Joe. Let
me try to pronounce his last name. I know I'm going to have it wrong. Joe Cattaneo. Cattaneo. So Joe space Cataneo.
Okay, hang on. Okay, we'll put his channel. We'll put him on this screen. We're gonna get all high tech.
Yeah.
All high tech, you guys. Okay, Joe.
Joe space Cataneo. I heard him and I had it wrong. I always think it's Cattaneo. Cattaneo.
Okay.
Cattaneo. I think that's how he says it.
Cattaneo. Okay, which video should we play? Let's show him one. Let me see.
Play his last one.
His last one?
Yeah, from today.
Okay. You guys, go subscribe to Joe Cattaneo's. Okay, hang on. Now I got to put him up here.
He has 101 subscribers. We've been trying to get him some. He's been doing really good on his paper, so he needs all of our support to keep going. He's doing really good, guys.
Yeah, he needs our support.
You can tell he feeds off of that energy too when everybody gets in there and helps him.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Now I got to figure out the volume thing. Hang on.
Plus, he has a killer beard.
He does.
That guy's beard grows so fast.
Old one.
Can you hear him?
Weeks ago.
Yep.
Well, I asked him for the bottle of 25. I counted them in there, and I put them in the bottle with 7. So here it is. It's Friday. It's 1:30. It's break time, and first thing I need to address is I definitely messed up, I guess, in my video yesterday. What I meant was my boss holds the pills. So since I had my meeting yesterday, oh wow, look. This place.
Pink cloud. That's pink cloud right there.
What I meant was I got my bottle of 70 yesterday, right? And my boss had the other one, the old one from a few weeks ago. So I asked him for the bottle of 25. I counted them, and there's 25 in there, and I put them in the bottle with 70, so I knew I had 95 pills. But while I was counting them, I was holding them in my hand, and it felt good to not steal any of them, not take any because no one would notice. That's what I meant was I had the bottles for a moment, and then I gave it back to him. I didn't really clarify. But at the end of the day, I took both bottles, combined them, gave them back, and left. So I'm not in possession of 95 Suboxone pills. I'm not in possession of any Suboxone. So I definitely needed to clarify that because I was feeling a little, I was feeling anxious. Like I couldn't wait to come make this video and clarify it. But anyway, just found snake skin here. This little wooded area in the shade.
Let me try to make it bigger.
But today is going fucking awesome so far. I'm feeling really alert. I can like smile and like I feel the smile, you know.
So you got pink cloudy right there.
I felt okay. I'm always sluggish waking up in the morning.
How happy he is.
I took 3 this morning. I cut the pill in half and I broke like a quarter of it, no, 1/4 of it off of the half. So it was about 3 milligrams, and took it and felt good, and not like high, but you know, I felt good. I felt okay, not like down and out and whatever. It's now 1:30 and I still haven't taken anything. I may take the 2 milligram piece at 2 o'clock. I may wait till 3. I'm not really sure yet. I'm just like enjoying today. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty aware of like what's going on around me, not like all zombied out. And I say it all the time, but I'm grateful because like 2 months ago, I was doing, 40 milligrams on average every day.
40 milligrams, boy.
It's miserable. Today, I'm on Suboxone still, but
Okay, I just gotta say real quick, Joe has a bad relationship with Suboxone. He's one of those people that don't do well on it, and he became very addicted to it where he was obsessing over it. He was snorting it, okay? How many milligrams?
40 something.
Got up to 40, snorting it, okay? And
ooh, that's a lot.
And he stopped snorting it. That was a huge step, okay? Yeah. And now he's down to 6 milligrams. He's fighting. He would go back and forth. He'd take 40 one day and then 15 one day and then 30 one day and 40 the next day and 8 one day. And he was doing this for a long time. So he's doing incredibly well finally and staying consistent. So
less of a dose.
Yeah.
What? How far are we on this video since you started it?
In the middle.
No, what's the 2 hours are we up to, total?
On this one?
Yeah, that we're doing right now.
Your video? I don't know.
Does it show?
Wait, are you done?
No, I'm going to tell Joe when we're talking about him.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We'll find it. I don't know how to tell.
You can't. It's not counting on your screen?
I don't know where that would be on this thing.
Hey, anybody who's watching the video, post how long this video has been on live for.
Yeah.
So I can tell Joe where he can jump in.
When you're doing it live, you can't see it, I don't think.
Well, I can see how long we've been on StreamYard, but remember there was that delay at first. So
we started at 7.
Oh, yeah, huh? Or 8, yeah.
And
so
it's
8. Okay.
So
less color green. And then this bush back here, I keep hearing one messing around in there. But anyway, I don't know. I don't really have anything crazy to say. I just wanted to give an update. I know today I'll be attempting 5 milligrams. And yeah, gonna enjoy the rest of my break now, sitting out here, and hope everyone has a good weekend. If I stick to 5 milligrams, I probably won't make a post later, or maybe I will. Who knows? But I'm also considering going for a run. I know I'm pretty sure I say that in every video lately. I pond is getting closer. I don't know if you can see it in the video.
He's got a nice little view there.
Yeah, you can.
He's in Florida, right? It's cutting out. Is it cutting out on your end?
He's
I don't
sitting
know.
back here in
Still,
the shade,
no, he's not cutting
looking
out.
at a little running water,
Maybe it's
watching
me.
cars go over a bridge,
Now.
feeling the air on my skin. It's just like I
Okay,
finally.
smiling.
I can only imagine what it would be like when I'm completely off again. So,
As he's talking, you can see he has like a grin. He's always happy now.
luckily, I can just put on a Tool song that's like 12 minutes, run 12 minutes in one direction, find another 12-minute song, turn around and run back. And I can enjoy the rest of my life. But yeah, that's about it. Day 1 and 5 milligrams. Back on track.
He's doing good. He looks so much better.
This has been like over 3 weeks now that I've been fucking killing this. So, have a good day, everyone. Peace.
Oh my God, he's doing so much better.
I told him, I was like, dude, just record a video every freaking day. I don't know. He really motivated me a lot, to be honest with you. When I seen him slaying that taper, it freaking motivated the hell out of me. And seeing that progress like that, it's like, it makes you want to do it. It makes me want to do it, especially because I've always been wanting to taper anyway. It's like seeing him have success. It's like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's keep going.
Yeah. Good night, B-Dog. Everybody say good night, B-Dog.
Right.
Cool. So, okay. Somebody said, I didn't know you can abuse Suboxone. Mexicana. Yes. I think some people have bad relationships with Suboxone. Like they you know, it's like any drug, right? Like some people abuse it. Joe was snorting like 40 milligrams. This is the thing about Joe. He's way too hard on himself. You know, he's a great guy. He's way too hard on himself, but he's come a long way. He was snorting 40 milligrams of Suboxone, yo-yoing back and forth. Now he's finally being consistent. He's noticing that consistency is adding progress, and he's doing it.
That is a ton of snorting. I remember I have had experience snorting, and even just 1 8 milligram. Wow, that is a lot of. Physically, it's just a lot of powder. I could not imagine 40 something milligrams. That is like a pile. It's like a pile.
Yeah, snorting those orange pills. Blech.
Oh my God, so gross.
Oh my God. You know, it's just like anything else. He just got strung out on Suboxone, you know.
Yeah.
He was getting a script and then buying the rest off the street, and he was spending tons of money on it.
Yeah, I remember what he was saying. He was spending like 150 a day. Oh, for Suboxone. My God.
Kana says, I just thought you couldn't get higher. I just did research about Suboxone yesterday. You can't, but there's an obsession of the mind, and they talk about this in the 12 step. There's an obsession of the mind, and
Chasing the dragon or what?
Huh?
Like pretty much chasing the dragon type of thing? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I totally focus on, is like eliminating that obsession of the mind to use. And like with me, I don't have an obsession. I get up, I take my meds in the morning, and I go on about my day. But some people have an obsession with the Suboxone. So it's just like some people abuse gabapentin. I never understood that.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I feel like I definitely can relate to Joe with like the OCD part of it, you know, and watching the clock. And I think if people have OCD, do you have OCD or no?
I used to.
So I feel like the more OCD you are, the better chance that you can be how me and Joe are with it. You know what I mean? Like it consumes you.
Yeah, like I was obsessed with Vicodin. I was constantly thinking, oh, I got to take 10 pills in the morning, 10 pills in the afternoon, 10 pills at 2, and 10 pills at night before I go to bed. And then it's still up. I'm going to take, and like constantly like obsessing over it. Some people do that with Suboxone too.
Yeah.
Somebody said I thought you couldn't. There is a ceiling effect with Suboxone. Some people get high from it. I don't. When I had such a bad habit that I didn't get high from Suboxone. I get up in the morning, I take my dose. I feel a little better, and I go on about my day. But some people do get euphoria from it. I got euphoria from Suboxone when I came off Suboxone for a year and a half, and I went back on it because I was relapsing. I wasn't addicted to Oxy at that point. I was relapsing, so I didn't have a tolerance. So when I went back on Suboxone, I was high for about 3 days.
See, that's exactly what it was for me too. After 3 days, it just seems normal.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people get so hooked on it, because they have felt that before. All you have to do is feel that one time, and your brain is like, hey, I can get high on this. So that's, I think, why it becomes so obsessive for some people who keep trying to take more. They're trying to replicate that first feeling that they had, because I feel like almost everybody says what me and you just said. Like, they did kind of get a buzz at least, or get high from it.
Yeah.
In a euphoric type of high, not just a zombie type of high. To me, that's two totally different type of high.
Yeah. I feel it's not a high, but you can get a feeling of well-being on it, and that's true. I feel like I'm dependent on it for sure.
Oh yeah, I think everybody feels like they are.
But I'm not like a freak like I was when I was doing like shorter acting opiates.
Yeah.
It's a really great tool for me in my life, but some people it's not, and so I turn on.
How many friends have you lost to opiates?
Well, so my mother just lost a friend. So my mother works at a therapeutic community, and this young girl just died from a heroin overdose recently. I've never had any close friends die from opiates. None of my friends really used. I was really lucky in that way because I didn't have to like eliminate a bunch of people from my life,
Yeah, you are lucky.
But I can't think of anybody right now. Maybe people I kind of knew. What about you?
A lot. I would say bare minimum 7 up to at least 10. A lot.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably 10.
Wow.
For sure, at least 7 that I can think of. But yeah, a lot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. And most of them, I want to say, most of them died actually switched to heroin, and they were goofing around with heroin.
Right, heroin withdrawal. The fentanyl deaths are happening left and right with the fentanyl.
Yeah.
Linda said it's supposed to help you stay away from pills. Well, so Suboxone works. It fills your opioid receptors for anybody who's like having a hard time quitting heroin, massive amounts of pain pills. It fills the opioid receptors. Some people get euphoria from it for a couple of days, like Triple X says. I got high from subs when I first started for about a week or so. And then it fills your opioid receptors, so you're not craving that your drug of choice anymore. So it makes you feel more normal than. But then at high doses, I didn't do well on subs on high doses.
Yeah, I had a lot of migraines. Can't freaking take a crap. I remember for a whole week. And that was of me monitoring every day. I was like, okay, I didn't crap today. That is so freaking scary to think how dry and rock solid that thing is going to be after a week of sitting there. And just imagine all that food piling up in your gut. Like, I need to come out, help me. Your stomach's all bloated and rock solid. Like, ugh.
It's so toxic.
Until I got down, I always had that issue too until I got down to about 2 milligrams and below. That's when I was able to finally start getting my system working. How about you?
Yeah, the same thing. I mean, I kind of feel like I wish doctors would start people on lower doses because I feel like for me, 8 milligrams was but I don't deal with chronic pain. So chronic pain is a whole other issue, right, with people. But for me, I had a really heavy pill that I was spending $2,000 to $4,000 a month on pills too at times, and spending every I had on bills and pills, and that was basically it, and like on the higher doses at 16 milligrams, I wanted to sleep. I didn't want to wake up in the morning. When I would take a nap, I would sleep 3, 4, 5-hour naps if I had the luxury of taking a nap.
Do you remember when I moved back to Utah, when I was taking 5-hour showers a day, and I was just laying there in the dark because I was so fucking depressed because of the Suboxone? I was just like, leave me alone, the whole world. I just wanted everybody to leave me alone.
Yes, it made me feel very antisocial.
Yeah.
Messed with my sex drive, my hormones. But when I'm on a low dose. Well, I took 1.75 the last couple of days, but I'm basically on 2 milligrams of Suboxone. I don't have those side effects. But it's not, everybody operates at a different dose. Like some people do really well at higher doses, some people don't. I really feel like it would be good to like work your way up when, like on the doses, like when doctors, I kind of feel like it'd be better to start them off at 8 instead of 24. You know what I mean? But it depends on the habit and the person. So
I have a quick story to tell you about that. So I wouldn't mind talking to Dr. B about this. Maybe he can help. But so at the place that I go, they have this old ass doctor. I don't know how he even is able to still practice medicine, but he's like barely even coherent. He's writing scripts all day. So I'm trying to think if I should say that. So my buddy's wife,
yeah,
you've heard about. So so she went in to get off of pills. I believe she was at like 60 milligrams a day, 60 to 70 milligrams a day.
Yeah.
I told him and told her, I said, tell them you want to start low. Ask if you can start at like 2 or 4 milligrams. And I like stressed this, you know what I mean? Because she wasn't taking heroin. She wasn't taking hundreds of milligrams. I was like, try to start low. If it doesn't work, you can always go up. So they go in there, and the doctor's like, okay, 16 milligrams, take it right now, right in front of me. I was like, don't take that dose. Don't fucking do it. So she literally faked taking one of the pills. Thank God she did that, because he's like, so I was talking to him after she took it, and so they left. He was driving her, and I said, set your stopwatch set your stopwatch as soon as she takes it. We're gonna look for about in between an hour to 2 hours for it to take full effect. So I want you to be with her, watch her. So he did, and right about the hour mark, he's like, dude, she could not drive a car if her life depended on it. She was that high as a kite, like could not function on 8 milligrams. And the doctor was trying to force her to take 16. He wouldn't even listen to her. And he was talking to my friend like he was an idiot. He's like, I'm the doctor here. Like if she would have taken 16 milligrams, dude, she could have freaking had some serious issues.
Right.
If she couldn't drive off of 8, he said she couldn't drive to save her fucking life. Could you imagine 16, what that would have done? Like she could have had some health issues. Like it's so strong. 16 milligrams to somebody that's only taken 50 milligrams of pills, 60 milligrams, that sounds way, way too high for me, don't you think?
I bet there's people who are slamming a lot of dope, that.
Yeah, I mean, if she was on heroin or 100 plus milligrams of pills, then I would say, yeah, maybe try 16, but I don't know. I just feel like they should start lower to see if it can work.
I think that would be better to start lower and work your way up, because it's like, I do notice that, and I'm not a doctor and I don't know how it works, but I know that for me, on massive high doses of Suboxone, I think Triple S said it, you're a walking shell of a person.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt. I felt at first it was great. Like when I started off at 16 milligrams, well, see, I started off at 8, and that wasn't enough for me at that time.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
I was still craving, and I was still seeking. So I went up to 16 milligrams, and I did really well for about almost a year. And then after a year, I started really feeling the heavy side effects from Suboxone, the not wanting to be social. I didn't want to I'd go to work and I didn't want to talk to friends. I didn't want to talk on the phone. I'm still kind of like that, but it's just the side effects were so heavy, the sleep, long naps, and the weekend, I'd have the weekend off. My friends would be out at the beach, and I'd be like sleeping for 5 hours for a nap, you know, and not wanting to meet up with them afterwards, shit like that. And it had an effect on me. So I think for me, I had to go up, but I think it would have been better if I would have started at 8 and then went to 16 like I did, and then maybe prepped back down after a couple of months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just kind of played with it from there but it's trial and error. This is kind of a new drug. It's been around for a while, but the doctors that don't take Suboxone don't really know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they don't know how you feel. So they're learning also, I think.
Yeah, I just thought it was really weird how he like forced her, even though he and her were both asking to take lower. He just made her do it. You know, I thought that was kind of fucked up.
Triple S says I've had no issues on 0.5 a day, but it's still a fight. Just not take a little more. Got to keep busy. I even forgotten a day here and there. Really? Good for you.
Yeah, I could never. My OCD would never let me forget a dose or a day. I wish I could do that.
Triple S says I had a very high milligram a day Roxy addiction, but 4 milligrams of subs worked for me. Starting off, doc wanted me to take 8 milligrams. So,
Wait, let me read that again. I had a very high milligram a day Roxy. Worked for me. See, 4 milligrams. They should start people off at 4 milligrams. How high is a high milligram? Like how high were you on Roxy's? Doc wanted me to take 8. See, why would they make her take 16 for her very first dose, dude? That sounds stupid to me. If you're a freaking heroin user, then yeah, go ahead and try 16.
yeah.
And again, none of what we're talking about is medical advice.
None of this is medical advice. And I really worry about the way I talk sometimes because I have a lot of chronic pain patients that come to my channel.
Mm-hmm.
They're hearing this shit and they freak out, you know, and they're living miserable lives in chronic pain, you know. So I've got to be careful. Like I have to remember there's all different types of people.
Yeah, all we're doing, guys, is giving you our experience. Yes. We're not saying everything has to be the way we're talking about it. All we're doing is just telling you how our experience has been. So we're not telling you guys what to take. We're just hoping that somebody else out there can laugh at our entertainment purpose.
Because I've freaked like stuff. I have a lot of chronic pain patients. I have a lot that come to my channel. Just as much as addicts, and they do get scared off by it. But see, the people who I have known who are chronic pain patients who have gotten on Suboxone are doing really well with it, you know. But they hear these stories and it freaks them out, and it's like their issues are different than what we're going through. Mexicana, I haven't tried Suboxone. I'm scared, but I take 3 Norco a day now. But I can take up to 9 if I'm super stressed. I try not to though. What's your plan, hun?
Sounds like she's thinking about getting on Suboxone. See, for that, I mean, would you tell her if you, obviously we're not giving out medical advice, but if you were the doctor, what if he was like, take 16 milligrams of Suboxone, even though you're only taking 3 to 5 Norco a day? Don't you think that sounds nuts?
What I would do is I would try to convince Mexicana to get into a recovery program, whether it's NA, whether it's something, an actual rehab or something, to get off that way first.
That's a hell of an idea. Yeah, I would definitely try to get off on your own before taking Suboxone. And
then, you know, like I'm the kind of person that I couldn't do it on my own. I've been detox after detox, and I couldn't do it on my own. You know, I just couldn't.
I tried 10 plus times to get sober and never freaking worked until I found Suboxone. Never.
Yeah, and I was happy when I got into Suboxone. I was like, oh my God, thank God I can function again. You know? What happened is I was at such a high dose that after about 10 months, the side effects started to hit me really hard.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, it's different for everybody for sure, but there is always going to be a point, I believe, in most people, of course, that there is going to come that time when you know it's time to start tapering and get off, because the side effects, like you said, they will catch up. sooner or later, it might be a year, it might be 10 years, but sooner or later, there's going to be side effects. You can't, it's not, you can't take all these heavy duty medications and not think that there's going to be any type of bad to come with that.
Yeah, just like regular pills, like you get side effects. Triple S says anywhere from 8 to 10 Roxy's 30s a day. I was a bad, and I thank goodness I'm here for my baby girl. That chapter closed long ago. Triple S has kicked ass. Now he's getting a degree in 2 weeks. What the hell?
A degree in what?
He's getting a degree.
In what?
In what, Triple S? I forgot.
Yeah, Triple S. I was like exactly right with you on the doses. So obviously our dosing with Suboxone and pills is pretty similar, it sounds like. So I've been down your street and I know you've come a long way. So congratulations, man.
Mexicana says, I want to get off pills and try Kratom. I would probably try Kratom before I would Suboxone. Yep. But Kratom can turn into an addiction also, you know, and it's really hard on the system, in my opinion. Some people do great on it. For me, I just kept doing more and more and more, just like I did with pills. But I mean, if you could get into 12-step, like if you're into that, or even like a detox, and I would go that route first before you get on Suboxone, like, because recovery is cool. It's like you're not just getting off the drug, you're changing your ways. You know, you get stronger, you get more confident.
Yes.
I'm still on Suboxone, but I'm in recovery and I love it. I'm doing it, you know, and it's fucking worth it. It's worth it.
I would say to Mexicana too, like, do what Rock and Roberta is saying and try. I mean, you could get into whatever programs, and then you could easily just slowly taper off of pills. And if you tried that numerous times and that doesn't work, and you've got rid of all your druggy friends and you've deleted everybody's number, you have to do that stuff. Then possibly consider taking low doses of occasional Kratom, maybe, right? And then if the Kratom route doesn't work, then maybe go to Suboxone, when you say, probably.
I just think people should try to do it without it first.
Yes, 100% sure.
Says I'm hungrier than I was on pills. Now that's fucked up, man. And it's true. Like I have been on Suboxone for a long time, and it's just another hard thing to come off of. But I'll tell you what, like, Suboxone was it's a great tool for me, but recovery is actual recovery is what's enriching my life and making me a joyful person, you know?
Yeah, I never got into that. I still haven't gotten into anything like that.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of issues too with PTSD that it would be really great for you to work on and stuff. You know?
Yeah. I've always just
but you know what, honey, you're doing great.
Yeah.
You'll know when you need something new in your life.
Yep.
You know? And you're doing great. And I'm really proud of you. I really am. Eric says, my doctor was kind of my age. We got along. He knew what he was doing. We just didn't talk about it. You mean like, he was hooking you up with the dope? So he was hooking you up, your doctor. Interesting. Like he knew, like you guys had like a drug dealer kind of. That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But anyway, how are you doing? How you doing, Kevin?
With what?
You want to keep going, or you want
to?
keep
Time.
Are you done?
10 more minutes or so. We're good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Anybody else have any questions for me or Roberta? I don't even know if anybody's even in here anymore.
Wow. I just never finished college and was a musician my whole life. Missed my opportunity simply because of no degree. Now I'm a daddy, so we will see what the future holds. Triple S, how old is your child? Okay, let's look up anthropology. I'll tell you guys what that is. Anthropology. Do you know, Kevin?
No, I was just thinking, but I don't.
It's the study of human societies and cultures and their development. The study of human biological and physiological characteristics and their evolution. Anthropology is the scientific study of humans, human behavior, and societies in the past and the present. Social anthropology studies patterns of behavior, and cultural anthropology studies meaning, including norms and values. Linguistic anthropology studies how language influences social life. That is fucking cool.
Damn, that sounds like you've been putting some work in on the books.
I can't believe that she's 7 now. That's crazy. Like archaeology, forensic, anthroculture. That's cool, man. Sweet, dude. All right, let's find a cool video to watch while we're sitting here. Let's see. Should we watch another one from Joe?
Joe Dogger? Yeah, he's been putting out pretty short videos too, so it won't take very long to watch one.
Okay, let's see. I want to show you guys when he was really struggling.
So I don't know if we talked about it earlier, guys. Yeah, find one of those older ones where he was like 40 millis. We're going to get Joe on this channel doing the same thing we're doing now in the next few days or a week or so. So if you guys have any questions for Joe, watch his videos, and that way you guys can know what to ask him, because he went to a level none of us have been to, and that's high dose Suboxone. I've never been that high. I think the worst time I took one day, it was one weekend, I took 24 milligrams, and I was out of it. Woo! Sleeping all damn day and night.
Okay, let's go back to one of his first videos. Suboxone Addiction, 10 months ago. Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
What's up, guys?
He looks so different now.
I can't see it.
Today
Okay,
I'm on a little break. Quit cigarettes for about a week now.
Yeah, he's always.
I'm out here.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I kicked you off.
I wanted to just
Okay, hang
do
on.
a little background about my Suboxone use. I'm in a MAP program.
Wes's comment.
Yeah,
There you go.
most of the times I take my subs by sipping them. I think that definitely had a big role in. Originally, like probably 7-8 months ago, I was at like 8 to 16 milligrams a day with the films. I think that sniffing them has definitely been a cause of me to use it multiple times a day. Yesterday, I made my first. It's 1:30. Typically, by now, I've already blown through. It'd probably usually be about by like 20 to 24
But
milligrams.
look how different he looks. He was snorting all that fucking shit. He looks so good now compared to the way he did before, you know?
Yeah, he definitely, you can tell a difference in him.
Yeah. Look at that.
He's all itching his face over and over. I feel like sometimes Suboxone makes you itch.
Go get more because luckily I live about 2 miles from my job.
Do you guys hear him?
Today I'm at 1:30 and I've only done 12 milligrams. I did 4 milligrams at 3 different times when I woke up. 8 o'clock, 2 hours later. And then I also did another 4 around almost 11. So it's been since around 10:45 since I've done any. And I feel okay right now, physically. Mentally, my brain really doesn't want it today for some reason. That obsession is just not like always chattering, you know? Like you could be in the middle of anything in the world and there's just
Always
that little
itching.
voice that's like, hey, it's time to feed again. It's time to feed me. But for whatever reason, it's not that loud today. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, that voice in your head is just, there's no fighting it. I mean, it's his own entity. It's its own demon that's inside of me, you know, that's commanding. So anyway, I like making these videos.
Wow, look at him. He's doing great.
Emails and because I'm isolated and don't go out, you know, I don't talk to people at meetings. The thing about the meetings is, like, I feel hypocritical going there because the only requirement is the desire to stop drinking, but it's like I don't wholeheartedly have that desire to stop. And I feel not, and silly is not the right word, but I just feel it's useless because I don't expect to go home feeling better or, wanting to stop.
I guess I gotta tell you, I used to feel that way too, and now I don't have that desire because that obsession starts to go away.
Yeah. For drinking or what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
Well, yeah, like you can't just go in there like, okay, I'm done. You gotta like keep working it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I never really struggled with alcohol that bad.
Yeah, I don't really struggle with alcohol, but I didn't feel like I wanted to quit drinking when I went into the 12 step, and nobody does. Like
Yeah,
they should. Nobody's like all ready for the 12th step.
yeah,
They fucking kick and scream until they, you know what I mean? You act as if until it starts to like settle. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's so weird to say, like, I want to stop, but I don't want to stop. Addiction relates to that. I want to stop, and today I finally put a little action behind it, I guess. I know it's a little easier to do because it's subs, the whole half-life thing, but I feel good today. I'm still rebounding from being very hungry. I forced myself to eat a little 6-inch sub at work this morning, but haven't eaten since. Been drinking plenty of water. I'm trying to get like better material, more things to think of to keep things interesting on here because I'd like to try to build a few subscribers and some followers. I mean, I know with my videos, I like Kickin Addiction. I look forward.
You guys go to his channel. I'm gonna put his link here in the
you hear him
comments.
just mention me?
Huh?
Did you hear him just mention me?
Yeah. There's his link right there. Go to his channel. He needs subscribers. He's down to 6 milligrams now. He was snorting 40. So fucking Joe rocks. He's doing good. Okay, bye, Triple S. Thanks for popping in, babe. Congratulations. Fucking proud of you, man.
Always watching that guy. Like I'll most of the times I'm watching those 20 minutes all the way through. There's other people that I follow on YouTube as well. I've almost watched like every video out there. So, it's my break time. Usually I'm out here chain smoking cigarettes, playing stupid little games on my phone. But today, I'm only at 12 milligrams. I'm hoping to stop at 16. So the next time that I do it, which is going to be in a few minutes, that'll be 16. And I want to.
Okay, now let's go back to one of his newer videos. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. Let's look at the difference. So we've been on here for 2 hours. So you can timestamp him at an hour and a half and then 2 hours, Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll watch his new video again. And to look how fucking great he's doing, man. Joe's got to keep it up.
You could probably find like his 2 days ago, 1 day ago. I don't know.
Let's just put the newer one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're all pretty much new.
What's going on, guys? It's Joe. Just wanted to get some of this background in here. It's looking like a postcard or some shit.
He sounds different. He looks better.
So here it is. It's Friday. It's 1:30. It's break time. And first thing I need to address is I definitely messed up, I guess, in my video yesterday. What I meant was my boss holds the pills. So since I had my meeting yesterday, oh, wow, look. This place is crawling with iguanas over here in the back. What I meant was I got my bottle of 70 yesterday, right? And my boss had the other one, the old one from a few weeks ago.
He looks so much
So I
better,
asked him for the
right?
bottle of 25. I counted them, and there's 25 in there, and I put them in the bottle with 70, so I knew I had 95 pills. But wow,
Let's fast forward that. Yeah.
like a quarter of it, no, 1/4 of it off of the half. It was about the middle of him, and
Totally different guy. You know? He's kicking ass. I'm really proud of him. Joe, keep fucking going. Stay consistent. Don't get ahead of yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. He sounded like that Steve Irwin guy, the crocodile guy. You think so?
What did they say?
She said he sounded like that Irwin guy, the crocodile guy. Yeah, badass. He doses a couple times a day. I dose mine once a day, but he's at a really low dose now. You kind of have to. Do you just take it once a day now?
Nope. I do 0.25 in the AM and 0.25 in the PM.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on with me today. That was fun. We did 2 hours.
Yeah, that was great. A good way to kill some time.
It goes by quick, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Thanks for coming in, Mexicana. Triple S is gone already. Whoever else is left here. Eric, are you still in here? Good night, you guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
Let's put your link in there real quick, badass.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to put both links in there. Badass 1.
G.
Okay. Badass 1G. We want to see, me and Mexicana want to watch your sober videos.
Yeah, what did you mean by that? What did they mean by that?
We want to watch when you came off Suboxone.
When I go off?
Badass 1G or G1?
1G.
It wasn't popping up. 1G. Oh, okay.
Right there.
Ooh, this is sweet. Okay. Let me copy paste.
Freaking go snowmobiling down the road with this thing. Ugh. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to show you guys how I do it, guys. So this is the one we're using. It is NRC or New Rage Cycles. This is for the 2015 to present, since mine's a 2020. This is what I got. It's $150. Pretty much everywhere.
So here's Badass's car channel. Boom, right here. And I'll go get his other one real quick.
About this kit is it's pre-wired. You just plug right into your factory harness. Installation
What happened?
help. You just go to newragecycles.com/instructions. It's just some very simple, basic, easy steps. So this is really all the tools that I've needed. Just a small screwdriver, a 5mm Allen wrench, and then you'll want to get one that's set up to where you can have it set up with a socket like this. Because
there he is. There's his puppy. I always forget her name. Why is that? What's her name again?
Izzy.
Is
You should post my last video of Suboxone. Oh, yeah. Yes, that one.
Okay. Just give it a thumbs up, too.
what's up, everybody? Thanks for watching
I don't
today.
think I watched that one.
All right.
Baby.
So it's update time. God damn it. Suboxone paper update time, guys.
And here's his
I really don't
other
want to make this
one.
video because I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable right now. And it's getting late at night. As you can see, it's just about dark here. But I've been wanting to make a video today to let you guys know how the taper's going. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope you guys are all doing well, and let's jump right in.
Mexicana asked about your cabinets in your video. Did you ever answer her?
No, I haven't responded to that video yet.
Tell us about it.
Hashtag RV life, baby.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Everybody's gone now. There's 4
Yeah,
people.
everyone's out of here. We're late.
Baby doll. Have a good night, okay?
Okay, we'll talk to you soon.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me now?
Mm-mm.
Salute.
Bye.
Bye.